Hey everybody, just here doing this video on a whim. Wasn't sure if I was gonna do this video or not, but I've been praying about it, and I feel like I need to make this video. For those who are Christian, I would discern it yourselves, pray over it, and see what God is telling you Himself. Even if you're not Christian, I encourage you to watch this little video. What you do with the information is on you. But I just felt very, I felt the word to really share this video. So a while back, I did make a video of a dream that I had in, I believe it was 2020, or 2021. And it was about a war, involving America and Russia and China. Again, if you don't remember what video I'm talking about, I think it's somewhere in my Instagram feed. That was on a whim too. Like, I don't post these lightly. I'm not anybody special. I just get these dreams. I don't know. I don't even know what to make it out. I'm definitely not claiming to be anything. I'm not claiming to be somebody special. I'm just here to talk about these dreams. I've had certain dreams like throughout growing up, and some of them have come true. The same thing has gone on with my mom. She had actually dreamt about 9/11 and told me and my sisters about it even before it happened. So I don't know, maybe something passed down from her. I have no idea. But anyways, just kind of like saying about this dream about that war about Russia, China, and America. So it was like an attack that we got from China and Russia. That's the dream that I had. I didn't know what to make of the dream because, again, like, I'm still trying to figure it out. There's certain things that I'm getting from God about these dreams, and it's all coming together now. Back in 2020, this is the funny thing, and only close friends that are in the faith and certain family members do know these dreams that I'm talking about. Again, I'm not one to just go live with this stuff because I do pray and discern what to share and what not to share. I did have a dream in 2020, even before the whole attack on America involving Russia and China. I did have a dream about earthquakes. Shout out to Marie and Jason. You guys know that I shared this with you, along with others that are in the faith. So I was having dreams about earthquakes, and I knew that they were coming, and these are the ones that we've been having this year that have been close together. Yes, California has been having earthquakes throughout our whole life, of course, but these are the ones to take seriously, because these ones have been a bit closer in mid intensity to, consistency, a little bit more so. And honestly, it's God shaking the foundation of California, for those in the faith and those who are not in the faith. Specifically, those even in the faith, there should be no more lukewarmness in your faith. And that just, I'm not, it's not me judging. It's like everybody in the faith. Doesn't matter if you think you're, like a holier than thou person, like everybody in the faith. This goes out to everybody who is in the faith. So, yeah, like, the Lord is definitely shaking our foundation because He's trying to get our attention. Because in the dream, in 2020, there was a building of people who were in the faith who were focused on God. And there was another building with people who weren't in the faith and who were lukewarm. one of those buildings crumbled, and I'm pretty sure you know which building that was. The people who were very focused on the faith, their building stood on its foundation, and they were able to save some people that were in the other building whose building had crumbled. So again, these dreams, they're all coming together now, like little by little. The Lord's revealing, what these dreams mean, and sometimes it takes a while. So again, I had these dreams in 2020 and 2021. So to fast forward to this year, about a few weeks ago, before the attack in Israel, I had a dream that I was at work, and it was in between San Bernardino County and LA County. And I went to the copier machine, and there was a window in front of the copier machine. And out of my peripheral vision, I saw in the hills of LA missiles being launched. And this country was Middle Eastern. And they were launching missiles and began invading California. And they started in LA County and started spreading throughout all of California, northern and southern. But the next areas that they were heading to was San Bernardino County. So they were moving from, LA County to San Bernardino County. Excuse the lighting. I'm actually waiting outside in my car for Autumn to finish her quince class. But anyways, so they were spreading throughout, throughout San Bernardino County. And so there were underground tunnels being exposed when we were being invaded by this Middle Eastern country. And people were just being taken. They were being captured on the streets. They were being captured in their homes. People became homeless because they had to flee their homes because we were being invaded. So I had fled with my husband to our home, and we had opened up our home to those who were in need of a place to stay, because we were all planning on leaving the state the next day. And there was a lot of talk about the way the world was going to go. It was going to get worse, especially the U.S. There was going to be a even more massive war. So this is a very, very short summarized version of my dream. Again, I'm not used to doing this. I'm not used to putting my dreams on display. I'm not used to saying these sorts of things, but I'm being honest with you guys, because at the end of the day, anybody who is on this, who's on my Instagram, who's on my Facebook, I do care and I do love you guys. So yeah, you might just say whatever, Cheryl, it is what it is, you're crazy or whatever. Fine, that's cool. You could think I'm crazy, you could think I'm weird, that's cool. It's not the first time I've had that reaction. But just know, I feel like this is something that needs to be shared, because I'm sorry, but with this upcoming election, I think it has something to do with it, because it's not a judgment on anybody. I'm going to be honest, it's not. I think that Trump is the perfect candidate? Is he a perfect man? Is he, without flaw? No, I don't. To me, he's said and done some stupid things in his past, absolutely. But honestly, in deep researching, Kamala, Biden, Obama have done way worse. And I do not identify as a Democrat. I do not identify as a Republican. I am actually American Independent Party. But I don't agree with Democrats for biblical reasons, but also because of just seeing what they are about. I had posted a few videos that actually, it's funny because I spoke to people about even the Democratic Party being involved in child sex trafficking, um, you know, and all that stuff or whatever. There's videos that came to light in that situation. Again, do I feel like the Republican Party is perfect? Absolutely not. That's why I don't identify as any. But if we're talking about a man's ego and stupid things that he has said in the past, then that compared to actions and what we're going through now in this economy under this presidency, this administration for the last 4 years, yeah, they're like, I'm sorry, there's a big difference, because we didn't struggle as much when Trump was in presidency the first time. And Obama, Kamala Harris, Biden, the Bushes, the Clintons, they're all supportive of each other. They've all been in presidency longer than Trump has been in politics. So that should tell you right there, because we've been screwed up that long. And he was only in office for 4 years. And I'm sorry, but like compared to all of them joined together, and their affiliation in the White House hasn't been the greatest. They've ruined our country. So again, like, I'm not here to judge you. You guys have free will to do whatever you want, but I really encourage you to really take this into account, because I really, after praying about it this week very hard, I'm there is going to be a formal video of my dreams, but that is to come, so stay tuned. There is a plan in place for that. However, for the meantime, this is what I have, because I felt like it needed to be said right away before this election, because after praying, I don't know what God is showing me through these dreams, but I will say that this presidency election is very crucial this time, because I'm sorry, like, again, I don't feel like Trump is the end all be all, because at the end of the day, God is in control, not Trump, not anybody else. But do I feel like we're gonna have 4 years of peace if Trump is president in office? Yes, absolutely. If Kamala Harris is in office, we are going to end up in World War III, because of these dreams that I've been having. So not just that, it has nothing to do with me, but you see these news articles because the Border Patrol officers themselves came out saying that they will not be working if Kamala Harris is in presidency. So what does that tell you right there? We are going to not be safe from the cartels and a lot of other criminals who are going to end up coming from Mexico and other places. Yeah, I'm here. Me and my husband are here, along with other families, hundreds of other heartbreaking family situations that are trying to do it the right way. We've been waiting patiently. I do believe that if Trump were in presidency, it would have happened a lot faster. But unfortunately, we did our paperwork with under Biden's administration, and there have been people who have been apart from their family members for a long time, and it's getting sickening. And do you think that's fair to our families who have been doing it the right way and who have, struggled? It's not right at all. And that's another reason why I'm not voting for Kamala Harris, because they are a freaking joke. So again, here's the funny thing I didn't even get to mention. When I had that dream about the Middle Eastern country, that was literally days before. I don't watch the news. Despite what I do post, I don't watch the mainstream media. I research different forms of media. Yes, I do sometimes post mainstream media, but that's to make a point. But I only research what God puts in front of me. I don't watch the mainstream media. I just don't. I don't watch the news because they're full of it. So I do my own research. I look into things. And sometimes you guys send me stuff like food for thought. I have no problem with that. But I don't expect me to get back to you right away, because I have a life too, just like you guys do. So I try to get back to you like with proper reflection, because I try to give you guys respect as well. If you guys ever give me food for thought, that's fine. But I try to research it in the time I have between, doing therapy and other stuff in my life. So again, it's not to judge you guys. Like you guys have your own God-given free will to vote for whoever you want, but I just encourage you guys to really, really think about who you're voting for, because, and this isn't about just the vote. This is about what is to come in the near future. It really is. Especially biblical wise. If you're not in the faith, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. You may not know what I'm talking about. Because things are getting worse, and things are getting biblically worse. They are. If you just honestly read the Bible, it's in there. It truly is in there. Again, if you have any personal questions about these dreams or whatever, you're more than welcome to DM me. Again, I pray for all of you guys. I really do pray for all my friends and people on here, because again, I'm not trying to, like, my aim is not to judge you guys. I love every single one of you. I just really want you guys to really consider these dreams. Again, pray for them, discern them on your own. Not saying I'm right about anything, but a couple of things have already come to light that I have dreamt and that I have researched, along with others, not just me, but like others as well. And I had found out recently that others have gotten similar dreams to mine. So it's been very, very interesting. So it's not just by chance. That is not just by coincidence. That is God's design. So again, pray on it. If you're not in the faith or whatever, again, you disregard this video or whatever, that's fine. But any really rude negative comments are going to be deleted, because I'm not we're not doing that on here. Like, if you just don't agree, then just move on. But at the end of the day, or if you do have a personal message, then DM me. If you have an issue, please DM me. But we're not doing that. Like, we're not doing that. If you have any questions, fine. But if you don't agree, then just move on. Okay? But anyways, God bless you all. Love you all. And hope you guys are safe. Okay? Bye.